Developing your products and services. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. I remember when I first wrote my business plan. I was so excited about the opportunity to be my own boss and create products and services that solved real problems. When I first started my entrepreneurial journey, I did everything for everyone. I was sure that I could figure it out along the way. If someone needed something, I could do it. I wanted to get into the education sector, nonprofit sector, the business sector, and even wanted to have my own academy. But nothing was fully developed. I was talking to everyone about everything, and it was hard for anyone to understand what I did and what I offered. I'm sure you can relate to this situation. We have so much to offer the world. We are creative problem solvers, and like throwing spaghetti at the wall, we tend to launch every product or service we offer and see what sticks. Unfortunately, this method in business destroys potential for long-term success. We tend to pour half our energy into a million things instead of 100% energy into one thing. I know I found myself without much patience in the process of selling products and services. I wanted every idea I had ever had to come to life right now. I was burned when I semi-launched something and it was unsuccessful within my expected time frame of right now. So I'd pour resources into a new launch and then a new launch and another. The cycle repeated to leave me with the same perpetuated feelings of defeat. I was doing everything and getting nothing in return. The saying, if you do everything for everyone, you do nothing for no one, echoed in my ears. If you can relate, which I'm willing to bet you can, this is the most important thing I can share as a new business owner going into the market for the first time or taking over a business that offers so many products and services. Listing out everything you offer, including concepts, and choosing to fully develop 2, 3 at the most products or services you plan to bring to market. For anything not on the bring to market now list, you can put future dates for potential launches that can happen after full development. Here are some definitions you should really consider when you're developing out your products and services. A product is a tangible item that is put on the market for acquisition, attention, or consumption, and generally will require a resale license if you purchase from a vendor, and or sales tax is applicable during the sales transaction. If you have products you plan to resell, be sure to get the information on applicable sales tax in your area. You will need a method for tracking and paying this tax. Generally, a point of sale system, also known as a POS, will help you track this information. Your local Secretary of State should have more information on applying for a resale license and creating an account to report and make payments. A service is an intangible item which arises from the output of one or more individuals, an action of helping or doing work for someone. You can subcontract this type of work out, hire an employee to perform these services, and or acquire services from consultants. There are generally no sales taxes attached to a service. However, keep in mind that if you hire subcontractors, you may be required to send them special tax forms reporting the amounts they have been paid. Maintaining a bookkeeping system that accounts for all accounts receivables and accounts payables will help you track and report sales, sales tax if applicable, salaries, and vendor payments for those who require 1099 reports at the end of the year. A package or bundle can include both products and services and a unique pricing strategy that is used to provide these combined products and services. I have seen many service-based businesses sell a package or bundle that included a lot of concepts. It's imperative that all products and services included in your package or bundle be fully developed prior to including them in your package or bundled product or service. Doing so will help you to identify the exact cost to sell these products and help you set adequate pricing strategies for packages or bundles. Free or promotional items should be developed as if it was a product because you will still need to set up appropriate processes and systems for customer distribution. However, the best place to utilize free stuff is in your marketing game plan, which will assist in the establishment of credibility and authority within the marketplace and drive your sales. Start out by listing your products and services and determine the few you plan to take to market or focus your energy and resources on for the next 12 to 18 months. If you have not launched any products or services, you can beta test your product or services to determine the potential for success. The beta testing phase is designed to help you understand the market opportunity for a product, service, or package. The goal of a beta test launch is to produce information and data that will help you fully develop the product, service, or package and test its marketplace viability prior to a full market launch. Once you have created the list, answer the following questions for each product or service. Number 1, is this a product, service, package, or concept? Number 2, does this item require sales tax? Number 3, is this item fully developed and ready for market launch? And number 4, when do I expect to launch this item to the market? Now that you have listed all products, services, packages, free and or promotional items and concepts, and you've answered those questions, review your list and prioritize the items based on launch timeline. Assign the number 1 to the item that will go to market first, and so on. Once you have identified what you are selling and fully developed the product or service, it's important to list your distribution process in detailed steps. The distribution process will help you to determine the resources you will need to deliver a product or service to the customer. Your process will need to include step-by-step details on the internal and external process from the moment a customer makes the purchase all the way to the customer's review after the product or service has been experienced. Lastly, determine the required tasks necessary to build out the steps in your process. This will assist you with activities you need to have in place before the product or service is launched. You can repeat this process for every product or service you offer or create a general process for all categories or all orders. Once you have listed your step-by-step process for each item you will be launching to the market, you can determine the resources needed for each step in the distribution process. The resources will help identify cost to deliver this product or service to the market. We will include human resources, materials and supplies, also known as cost of goods, overhead expenses, and the customer education. Thanks for watching part 1 of product and service development. Be sure to check out part 2 to learn more about resource distribution. And remember to be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to continue getting all of the new updates on business topics.